final flair freestyle trials and BMX show underway for today. Now, I have 3 of the best riders in Australia out to show you what it's all about. I have 2 of them ready to come out right now, so guys, please put your hands together for Lewis Nolan and also Jack Field. Now, our 2 riders going to take some time to get those motorcycles warmed up. Both of them riding the latest model 300cc gas Charles bike. Now, the first thing you will notice about these motorbikes is that they do not have a seat. This basically gives the rider a better center of gravity, allows him to move the bike around underneath himself. Well, that's some pretty amazing stuff that you guys are going to see here throughout this show. Now, to my right in the red and black answer gear is Lewis Nolan at 21 years of age, all the way from Perth, travels Australia with the Flair team, performing freestyle trials and has done so for the past 2 years. On my other side, in the blue and pink unit helmet, is the World Freestyle Trials Champion, Jack Field. Now, Jack is the longest running member of the Flair team. He's been travelling the world with freestyle trials for the past 6 years. Gonna bring both the boys to the top for a quick chat. Guys, put your hands together for Lewis and Jack. Now, Lewis, this is your second year back at the Sydney Royal. Pretty new set here. We've got to play a whole lot of different obstacles. How's it felt out there for you so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Not too many crashes, so that's always a good thing. And yeah, just looking forward to getting out of this arvo and having a ride.
And Jack, you're no stranger to this show. This is your 4th year back. Is it a favourite show for you out here?
Yeah, for sure. It's the biggest event in Australia. Always got mad crowds down here and a really cool new setup. So we've always busting out new tricks and basically just want to get out here and show everyone what the freestyle trials is all about.
That sounds good to me. Now, if it sounds good to you guys as well, the one thing that we do ask is that you guys get involved with the show. If you see the boys doing something that you like, let them know by putting your hands together. If you see them lined up, ready to step things up for you, your encouragement is going to help them go bigger and better each time. Now, as you can see, both our riders getting lined up down there, bit of teamwork here. Lewis launching his way up on top, Jack transferring past, guys. Please say we put our hands together for Jack and Lewis out here this afternoon. Both our riders looking nice and comfortable. What we're going to do is get them to step things up, show you a few different techniques to make their way to the top of our set. Now, Jack's going to get lined up for the first one, and as he does, have a look at where his rear wheel sits. It is literally hanging off the edge of that jump box. Now, using a suspension, grabbing a handful of throttle, he's going to push his way straight up on top. Check that out, guys. Let's hear it for Jack. Lewis down the end there, lines up, ready for another technique. Check this out. Transferring straight off our down ramp, right the way to the top. Again, guys, what do you think of Lewis? Stepping things up, as you can see, one boy on each corner, launching themselves to the top. Guys, let's put our hands together out here for Jack and Lewis this afternoon. Alright, now we are going to change things up for a minute. Boys are going to park those motorcycles up, as you have seen some of what they are capable of. Going to bring out a bit of pedal power, but before I do, has anyone out here ever tried to ride a unicycle? Put your hand up for me if you haven't given it a go. There's a couple on this side as well. And Jack, you should not be admitting that you've tried to ride a unicycle. Jack has been out here for the past 7 days, trying his hardest to give it a go. Ends up hanging over our barrier, making his way all the way around. Now, guys, focus your attention down in this corner on our unicycle rider, Joel Gleason. Without a doubt, one of the most talented things you will see here for the Easter show. Now, Joel is 21 years of age. He's been riding this unicycle since he was 10. Literally used to practice kids every day after school. He'd be out on the unicycle getting his skills up. On his weekends, he'd travel Australia competing against other riders. All that hard work and dedication has earned him the Australian title. Now, as you can see, we've got Joel out here having a warm-up, but being a trials unicycle, we are going to see him step things up right over some more obstacles. As you can see, they're making his way up on top of our jump boxes and making it look all way too easy. Showing in a bit of style here as well. Holding that bike up with the pedal, swinging that seat around. Guys, what do you say? We put our hands together out here for Joel. Jack joining us on the 20-inch Echo Trials push bike, making his way over to the side. He's going to show us a side hop, bringing himself up on top of the set here. Hey guys, what do you think of the Trials push bike at the moment? Lewis joining the party as well on his custom line BMX. As I said, a whole lot of pedal power that we're bringing out here for you this afternoon. Now, a bit of a practice run there for Lewis. You guys can make some noise. Lewis is going to bust out some tricks. Let's hear it for him. Bar spin off the jump box, tail whip off the quarter pipe. Guys, put your hands together for Lewis. Ready for a second run, guys. Let's get behind him as he makes his way down over the top there with a huge tail whip. Bar spin off the quarter pipe, making his way around the other side. Guys, let's make a whole lot of noise out here for our Perth rider, Lewis Nolan. Jack looking to step things up on this 20-inch Echo. Spinning that thing around on that rear wheel there, making his way to the edge. Check this out, dropping 1.5 meters down on top of our jump box, making his way right the way to the ground. Now guys, right now, let's give him some encouragement because he's about to step things up for us. As you can see, making his way over to our GRO white pillars. Now, pushing his way up on that second one. He's going to use that front wheel to keep his balance if he needs. Launching up onto the third one again, guys. Let's hear it for Jack on our Trials push bike. Now, if you were impressed by that, again, focus your intention over onto our Trials unicycle rider. Now, check this out. Making his way along, pedaling with one foot, as if that thing wasn't hard enough. Again, following Jack's steps, check the talent out on this kid. Hopping from that second one to the third, guys. He is going right the way to the top. Let's give it up right now for Joel Gleason. Now coming up seems relatively easy. He does still have to come down though. He's going to get lined up on that edge, drop his way down onto our platform. But he is going to need some encouragement from you guys out here this afternoon. Let's give him that right now. That's exactly what we want to hear. Check this out. Dropping down just under a meter gap there, making his way to the ground. Again, guys, let's hear it for Joel Gleason. Jack making his way across to the other corner, stepping up onto our red grow pillars. Now, as you can see again, using that front wheel if he needs, making his way steadily but surely up all our 4 steps on top of our platform there, guys. Let's hear it for Jack on the Trials pushy. Joel, not ready to be outdone. Gonna show us that he can do this set of pillars as well. Check it out, hopping up onto that first GRO pillar, making his way to the second. Check out the balance that this guy has. Literally doing it faster than most of us could jump up, making his way right to the top. Guys, what do you think of Joel out here this afternoon? Lewis making his way in for a second session, getting some speed up. Huge flare off the quarter pipe. Guys, let's get behind Lewis Nolan. Getting lines up, guys. That was his first run. He does have another one up his sleeve. Gonna go big right now. Let's hear it for Lewis Nolan. Huge underflip there, making his way around the other side as well. Backflip to flatland. Let's put our hands together for him. Getting a backflip out of the way first thing here this afternoon. Now, as you can see, Jack making his way on that Trials push bike along our skinny rides, negotiating that corner, bringing himself up on top of our set. Now he's going to get lined up to show you guys a helicopter drop. He gets sidled up to the end of that, spin off that front wheel, down onto our first platform, throwing in another one and making his way to the ground. Guys, let's give it up for Jack Fields. One more rider left, making his way up onto the skinny ride. Check this out. I'm not going to walk across those. Joel riding along it on that one wheel, making it look all too easy. Now guys, what do you think of the skill in this rider, Joel? Are you guys impressed out here this afternoon? Now, this is not only your first show, it's your first time at the Sydney Royal Easter show here as well. Out here performing, how's it feeling for you so far?
Yeah, it's been great. We've got an awesome setup and the crowd's been really good too. And pretty lucky with the weather, so guys make some noise, get behind us, we're going to go big.
What do you reckon? You want to see a little bit more out of Joel here this afternoon? You guys are going to have to do a little bit better than that. Let's give it up for Joel, guys. We've got to send him down off our container. 3 meters up in the air. We're going to drop him straight down onto our jump box. Check this out. We'll get him lined up. But again, guys, he's going to need some motivation from you. Let's give it to him right now. Check this out. Launching down, literally coming to a complete stop, making his way to the ground. One more time, guys. Let's hear it for our Australian champ, Joel Gleeson. Well, as you can see, Jack and Lewis got those trials motorcycles started back up. They're keen to get out here, show you guys some more freestyle trials. Now, the one thing we haven't seen them do just yet is jump the boxes we have set up down here. Now, this is where they draw inspiration from freestyle motocross. And if you guys can get behind them and make a whole lot of noise, we are going to see some tricks out here this afternoon, guys. Let's hear it for them. Lewis Nolan and Jack Field making their way around the arena. Come on, guys. I know that you're capable of making more noise than that. Let's hear it for them. Lewis coming around with a no-hander. Jack following through as well with a big double can there, punching both the feet off one side of the bike. Jack with a nothing on one side. Lewis stepping up with a combination, no foot to double can. Guys, what do you think of these boys out here so far? Not bad. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You guys are doing rubbish. But no, you guys need to step things up, I think. I think these guys are ready to see you guys go big. What do you think? Do you guys want to see them step things up? That's what we want to hear. Now, there is one more trick we can get these guys to do out here this afternoon. Pretty sure everybody knows what it is with what we just saw from the two boys. They're ready to get upside down for you if you guys are ready to make some noise. What do you say, Sydney? Let's give it up for him right now. Jack Field lines up, backflipping that trials motorcycle. Guys, let's hear it for Jack Field. Showing us one of the coolest tricks in the action sports. Lewis is lined up as well, guys, so let's give him some encouragement right now. Upside down off that first jump box. Coming around this side for you guys as well. Let's hear it for Lewis Nolan. Alright, guys, I'm going to bring Jack up on top here with me because we are going to step things up even more. Now, continuing with our backflip theme, we decided we were going to go for a world record here at the Sydney Royal Easter show. As you can see, little kicker up on top here with me. We are looking at busting the lowest motorcycle backflip record in half. The current record set by a guy called Travis Pastrana off a 90 centimetre kicker. The one that we've got here, 45 centimetres high. Now, if that's not impressive enough for you, we're 3 metres up in the air so that you all get a perfect look at what is going on. Now, if you want to get your cameras out, do that right now. What we really need though, as you can see, not much run up for Jack. We need to hear some noise from you guys, so let's give it to him right now. Crank that volume up, guys. Check this out. Jack Field busting that record in half, showing us why he is the world champion. Guys, let's keep that noise going for Jack. Also, Joel and Lewis joining us up on top. Now, what do you guys think of the talent out here this afternoon? Are you guys impressed? That's all the motivation these boys need. They want to get down and give you one more. What do you think? You guys want to see one more out here this afternoon? Sending both Jack and Lewis back down onto the ground. They want to get upside down one final time. As you can see, Joel up on top here with me. Gonna hop that unicycle up on top of the spine of the little kicker. All three boys in position, guys. Let's hear it for them as they make their way around, showing you guys what the Flair Action Sports Arena is all about. Gonna bring the boys to the top one final time. Guys, please give it up for Flair Riders, Jack Field, Joel Gleeson, Lewis Nolan. Alright guys, that does wrap up our final show for today. We are the duration of the Sydney Royal Easter show. All three of our riders are heading straight down underneath the Gas quick shade there. We have a whole lot of free posters to give away. Bit of merchandise as well if you want to buy a hat or shirt. The boys will be more than happy to sign that for you as well. Now, the rodeo does kick off at 6:30 in the main arena. Darcy's Quest starts at 8. All four of us will be out there on quad bikes for that. Until the end of the night, guys, have a fantastic time here at the Sydney Royal Easter Show.